Hey everybody, guess what? We're at the last module of the semester before Thanksgiving break. Right here we are, okay? And then we have break, and when we come back, it's time for exams. Having said that, there are practice exams here and a study sheet right here. So these would be good to spend some time on. It would help you prepare for the final. All right, so let's get into this. This unit's called The Great Refusal, The Will to Be Free. And it is based on the work of a philosopher named Marcuse. And Marcuse was a member of the Frankfurt School. You'll hear all this when you get into it. This is kind of an extension of our discussion of just society, which you see right here. It's a reading. There is this thing to watch about the Great Refusal that you'll want to catch. It's a lecture. This is the PowerPoints from that, and then a PDF that explains overall what the Great Refusal is all about. Needless to say, Marcuse has some critique to offer about how we live our lives in this society, and he believes that basically we've become very one-dimensional, that our lives are not very rich with meaning. So we're going to have a little exercise this week where you are going to imagine that the world as you know it has collapsed. There's been a chain of crises, climate, economic, political, and all the global systems have unraveled. Older people didn't survive this, so I'm not one of the players in this. Whatever it was that swept the world, it took all the elders with them. So you're going to be asked to think about how you would rebuild society. How do you get started? What mistakes do you want to avoid that were the mistakes before? You have some conditions to consider here. So these are givens. You can't pretend these don't exist, right? So take these into account. Given these things, you want to follow each one of these prompts. Now, this is a 200-point quiz, and I don't think I put, I'm not sure I put 400 words, right? Okay, so 400 words. So I want you to think about this. This is an opportunity also. It's got an art component, and this is the last assignment that we have to do. So I'd like you to think carefully about this. You might face this one day. Who knows? Every generation has, since we discovered disease and nuclear energy, has had the opportunity to think about what would happen if they were left to rebuild. And now I want you to imagine that, to depict it and to write about it. So it can be a little bit of a depressing exercise. I get that, but I want you to think positively about how you, as one left, would go about living your life. And maybe not everything gets to be rebuilt, but I just need to know what direction you're going in. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's really it. Okay, thanks everybody. It's been a great semester, for me anyway. I hope it has been for you. I hope to see you in another class at another time sometime. Take care.